Hi, Sonya here. Last video, I did a workout for people with too much curvature in their lower back. It's called hyperlordosis. And today, we are doing a workout for people who don't have enough curvature in their lower back area. It's called flat back. So this posture looks like your back is flat, and your pelvis may look like it's tucked under, and your glutes muscles may look like flat. And also, you may find yourself easier to slouch, harder to lift your chest. So this posture will also cause some compression in your spine and affect your joints. This workout will help you to stretch your tighter areas such as your hamstrings and the front of your body, your chest and your abdominal wall, and also strengthen your core muscles so that you can hold yourself up in a neutral spine position, which is a more efficient way to hold yourself up. You can also do this workout if you don't have a flat back. Lie down on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands on your lower ribs. You want to start with your lower ribs on the floor and tiny space in between your lower back and the floor, and that's your neutral spine. On exhale, curl your pelvis and roll your lower back down into the floor, so there's no space in between your lower back and the floor. On inhale, return your pelvis, then continue to slightly arch your pelvis the other way so that your lower back is off the floor. Do it small first. Go back and forth for 5 sets. Your hands on your ribs is to keep your ribs pretty still. The movement is very small. You may not even see it clearly on the screen. It's mainly in your lower back and pelvic area. Your body is learning the two different curves in your lower back and pelvis. Make it very small if it doesn't feel good to your lower back. Let your pelvis return to the neutral position, somewhere in between your two curves, not too small, not too big. Lower ribs stay on the floor. Take your right foot in the strap or a towel. Hands hold on to the two ends of the strap. Your forearms on the floor, keeping your collarbones wide. Bend and stretch your right leg 5 times without changing your back. Try not to flatten your lower back into the floor, keeping your neutral spine while stretching your hamstrings. Then add your bottom leg. Bend and stretch both legs as much as you don't change your spine. Keeping your spine in neutral will give you a better stretch in your hamstrings and also not to encourage your flat back habit. Switch your legs. Left foot in the strap. Bend and stretch your left leg 5 times. Tight hamstrings will pull on your pelvis and flatten your lower back, so it's important to stretch your hamstrings if you have flat back posture. But not to push it too hard. Listen to your body and also be patient with your body. You cannot make it happen in one day, but if you do it often, it will change. Add your bottom leg. Bend and stretch for 5 times. Try to relax your hips and not to tense up your shoulders. You'll be surprised how much your shoulders want to help. After 5 times, strap away, hug your knees into your chest. Then send your knees out to the top of your hips. Your lower legs parallel to the floor. We call it tabletop position in Pilates. Arms straight up towards the ceiling. Keep your spine in neutral position. On exhale, straighten your right leg and left arm out, then come back to the tabletop position. Alternating sides, do it for 5 sets. Keep the length of your spine all the way to the back of your neck. Make sure your lower ribs are on the ground so you don't arch your lower back. By keeping your spine in neutral position and stabilizing it, your core in the front and back are working. This is not a leg exercise. It's a core exercise, so try to relax your quads and hips. Keep your legs higher but not to straighten them all the way if you feel you are using your lower back. This is to train your core to support your posture. You should not have to work so hard on your legs or lower back in order to stand tall. That will be too tiring and not efficient. Next one, come up onto your hands and knees. Your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Again, keep your spine in neutral position. Extend your right leg and left arm out without moving your spine and pelvis, then bring them back down. Then do the other side. Repeat 5 times. Just like last exercise, you are using your core to stabilize your spine and pelvis. Last exercise is preparing for this one. You should feel some kind of work in your core, but this one is definitely harder. The key is to keep the length of your spine. The more you lengthen your spine, the more your core will work. So not to drop your ribs, round your shoulders, or twist your pelvis. Your torso should stay the same when you are moving your limbs. Try not to lift your leg too high. When the leg is too high, it will change your pelvis or arch your back and force your body to compensate. Bring yourself up on high kneeling position. Your ribs, hips, and knees in a straight line. Elbows bent right by your ribs, make a 90-degree angle, palms facing up. On exhale, open your arms to the sides for 8 times. Keep your elbows by your ribs as if you can squeeze a dollar bill with your elbows and ribs. Feel your upper arms rotating out and the back of your shoulders working. Keep your abs drawn in so you are not changing your posture. Next, open your forearms on exhale, then lift your chest up towards the ceiling on inhale. Do it for 5 sets. This is mainly for your upper back. Help you to open shoulders and lift your chest. Try not to bend in your lower back or your neck too much. You are working your back muscles and stretching the chest muscles. Make sure you don't do it by pushing your lower ribs forward. It's higher up in the breastbone area. Keep your ribs fairly still. On your stomach now, legs wide apart, elbows bent, hands by your shoulders. On inhale, lengthen your spine forward and lift your head and chest off the floor. On exhale, hands push the floor, abs draw in to lift your torso up. Take an inhale on the top, then exhale, bend your elbows to bring your body down. Do it for 3 sets. This is to stretch the front of your body. Keep your legs wide. Use your abs throughout the exercise to protect your lower back. You can lift your body as high as you feel comfortable. Feel that you are in a very smooth arch position. Now arch more in your lower back or your neck. Pull your abdominal muscles into your back so that you are not putting too much weight in your lower back area. After 3 sets, sit back to your heels. A small break for your shoulders. Then come up onto your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, straighten your legs to downward dog position. Bend and stretch your legs 5 times to stretch your hamstrings. Keep your collarbones wide, not to push your ribs towards the floor. Your head is not too high or too low. Finally, bend your knees back to the floor, sit back to your heels. Roll your spine up to sitting position. Swing your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and reach your hands down to open your shoulders and lift your chest. Feel your posture. Hope you like this workout. Post your comments if you have questions and also love to hear your feedback. Please like and share this workout with others. Welcome to subscribe to my channel. You can find videos for exercises, workouts, information, and tips to take care of your body. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.